So, dating after the psych ward. Yeah. Well, when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and anxiety, and psychosis, I mean, it's not like I suddenly stopped being interested in dating. In fact, even in the hospital, okay, well, that's a whole other issue. What I'm trying to say is there's a whole lot of stuff to consider. It's, you know, like, how do you even start dating again? I mean, it's not like there's an outpatient program for us, you know, dating after diagnosis, intimacy after insanity. I mean, after I was out of the hospital this one time, about a year or so later, I kept bumping into this guy I liked. I mean, I don't even think he knew I was alive. I think I must have been invisible. Oh, never say that to your shrink. Invisible. That's a red flag phrase for doctors. Anyway, I mean, this guy, Sam, that was his name. Cute, red hair, bulging biceps, skinny too, lanky. Anyway, I just mean that Sam, he must have had a girlfriend or something, because he didn't even notice me. And besides, my confidence wasn't exactly at its peak. It's not like I was out there shaking hands, introducing myself as available. I mean, you gotta be nuts to do that. Okay, well, you know what I mean. And then once you start dating, you know, how do you know when it's the right time to tell someone you have a mental illness? Or 3. I mean, it's all got to be strategically timed, right? Is it on the 4th date, you know, after you test out the waters? Or right on the 1st date, just blurt it out, put your cards right on the table, right up front. Well, and then there's the specifics. You know, is it after appetizers but before dessert? Certainly way before you announce the engagement and meet the parents, right? Anyway, you know, maybe it's more of a, I don't know, a one disorder per dinner date kind of thing. You know, you got to consider the overwhelm factor. I think it's actually quite like an art form, really. Yeah, telling people, especially when you're dating. You know, it's like pairing wine with food. Yeah, like if I have to tell somebody I have bipolar disorder, I should do it over an entree that's mild and stabilizing, yet still richly complex. Like a classic fettuccine Alfredo. You know, you don't want anything too wild or crazy. Okay, well, poor choice of words. You know what I mean, though. It's nothing like a wasabi tuna steak over udon noodles. And then, when I have to spill the beans about anxiety, you know, I want to do it over something that's not too complicated or overpowering. No need to add unnecessary pressure. You know, nothing too finicky like a souffle or I don't know, like anything that needs extra cutlery skills, like chopsticks or fondue spears. You know, something that's simple. Yeah, like a hearty hamburger, something that adds strength. Oh, and psychosis? Well, just stay away from anything flambéed. You know, maybe I should just take a more casual approach, you know, one that's, you know, maybe a haphazard manner to reflect my history, you know. Oh, hi. No, I don't smoke or eat meat, but I do occasionally take Prozac and lithium. Well, I mean, all these details have to be considered. But it can be solved. I mean, as we walk our way, or as in the case with me, stumble our way to recovery, this can all be dealt with. But it takes thought and courage. A lot of courage. But it can be done. Let's face it. Really. Let's face it.